Hi, I'm a local hippie, and today I'm going to be talking about Twisted Games. I'm going to be reviewing Twisted Games, which I read, I think last week. Which is book number 2 in the Twisted series, and it follows Reese Larson and Bridget von Ashburg, who is the princess of the fictional country of Eldora. And Reese is her bodyguard. And at first they don't like each other. They're not vibing. He's very austere, and she just hates him pretty much. But from the beginning, they have this chemistry, or they're supposed to have this chemistry. But they do have chemistry, though. Let me not be extra. They do have chemistry. And you know, they're drawn to each other despite their dislike of each other's personalities. They're very attracted to each other, and things end up escalating between them, and they end up getting into a kind of like a situationship. But let me say, this book was like so different, but like the same as Twisted Love. Because this book, like, I'm going to get into talking about why they're different. And with the romance between Reese and Bridget, very slow burn. I mean, I think I got like halfway into the book before they ever even had like an actual romantic situation going on. And I mean, they didn't even touch each other. This is just them like admitting to themselves that they have these feelings for one another. Halfway through the book, slow burn. Whereas with Twisted Love, it was kind of like, you know, the chemistry between Ava and Alex was there from the beginning. And then, like, not super long into the story, I felt like they were doing what lovers do. They were like doing what lovers do. And then with Twisted Games, though, it was like, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm waiting, and it's like halfway through the book, and then you get like 60% through the book, and like she's hitting you with all this romance, she's hitting you with all this plot, and it's like, what the heck? But I will say that with this one, I thought it was, I think I rated it a 3.5 star. I wasn't really feeling Reese, just because I felt like him and Reese, oh my goodness, like Reese and Alex were pretty much the same, you know, they said a lot of the same things. And also, I think actually that Reese he was like Alex turned up. Like, romantically, he was Alex turned up a notch. Like, and I don't know if I was feeling that. Like, I don't know if I was feeling that. No, I wasn't feeling that, because at one point in the story, he like told Bridget to get down on her knees and crawl. Yes, crawl to him. Like, I don't know about that, sir. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. But like, not a lot of thought. But listen, when they broke up, and Reese, who has never taken a drink in his life, decided to start drinking, I was like, babe, I need a man in my life that's written by a way. There is no way this man, no, there's no way this man turned into not an alcoholic, but I'm gonna, for the sake of not having a better term for it, she turned this man into an alcoholic. Like, what in the world? What in the world? And yeah, not a whole lot of thoughts, just vibes. You don't really get the friend group in this book, which is why I would say you could read the Twisted series, like, not in order. You could read them as standalone books because you don't really interact with the characters from the other books at all. Like, we only heard about her friends in passing. And by her, I mean Bridget. We only heard about Bridget's friends in passing. So far, you don't hear anything about any of the other friends in this group at all, because they all like live separate lives and everything like that. So it's not a series that you have to read together. But yeah, it was just a 3.5. It was nothing super extravagant or anything super crazy. I just enjoyed it. I thought it was fun to read as I was at work. And that's, pretty much it, honestly. Yeah, I think like getting Bridget and Reese together, like, finally was kind of like lackluster. I did enjoy some of the like very subtle elements of found family on Reese's end. I thought that was very enjoyable. I enjoyed like the very little nips and tastes we got of family life that we got on Bridget's end, getting to know her family and just how they supported her in her situation. Because I guess I should go in to say that her being with Reese was kind of forbidden towards like the end of the book, because her brother had to like step down out of the line of succession for who was going to become monarch, and then she had to step up because she was the next heir to the throne. And in order for her to be a monarch, she would have to marry someone of royal lineage. And so it did become forbidden. They were doing a lot of sneaking around and all that stuff as she was training to become a princess. I will say, I think I do appreciate about Anna Huang's writing is the pacing. I think she does really, really well with pacing the book and keeping things moving, keeping things going so that we're not spending too much time on menial, mundane kind of things. We're like in the meat of the story and there's nothing taking us away from that. And I did enjoy that. So I gave this book 3.5 stars. And yeah, not a whole lot of thoughts, just vibes with this one. It was very fun to read while I was at work. Very easy to get to, very easy to follow. So yeah, that's the video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good evening. I hope you read a good book. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.